Hi guys, it's Frederica Calvin. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and if you've not yet subscribed, kindly tap that subscribe button. We say this is a home where we share love. This is a home where we give back to the society in a positive way. Today with me I have a guest that you have interacted with before, and he's going to talk about different types of depression, and maybe decide to talk about one type of it. Let me welcome the guest. Hi guys, I told you that I was going to bring a guest. The guest with me today is a guest that you have interacted with before, and we talked about depression before, types of depression, and today he has one type of depression that he wants to talk about, just to enlighten you, because this channel is about giving back to the society. That is our work, to make humanity better, to make a world a better place. So welcome, Mr. Sila.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate. Yes, I'm Sila, as you have heard. For those who don't know me, last time I interacted with you and I must have mentioned the different types of mental disorders that you do have. Today I'll narrow down to bipolar mood disorder.
So what's bipolar?
Yeah, bipolar mood disorder is also referred to as manic depression. So it's a disorder associated with episodes of mood swings, ranging from depression, that is depressive lows, and manic highs.
So when you talk about manic, what do you mean?
It means that someone is, for lack of a better word, is madness or the overly excited thing, which is not normal.
Okay.
Yes.
So what causes this bipolar?
Now, the exact cause of bipolar mood disorder is not known, but combination of genetics, environmental, and altered brain structures and chemistry may play a role.
Okay.
Yes.
And the symptoms? How do I know that I have bipolar?
Oh, okay.
That is in terms of symptoms. How do I get to know that I'm suffering from bipolar disorder?
Okay, this disease requires a medical diagnosis. It's not easy for one to just sit down and say I'm suffering from bipolar disorder. You have to go to a psychiatrist or an hospital, and after they have already interviewed you, they are going to say whether you are suffering with bipolar disorder or something different. So bipolar mood disorder requires a medical diagnosis. Manic episodes may include symptoms such as high energy, reduced need for sleep, and loss of appetite maybe, and also loss of touch with reality. Depressive episodes, on the other hand, may include symptoms such as low energy, low motivation, and loss of interest in daily activities. These mood episodes can last days to months at a time and may also be associated with suicidal thoughts. Yes. Now, more on the symptoms people may experience. These symptoms are normally categorized in mood, behavior. It's also categorized cognitive and also psychological. Weight also is also affected when one is suffering from
So do you lose weight or you gain weight?
It depends. There are those who are going to lose weight, and there are those who are going to add weight, depending on their genetics. Yes. So on the mood, I would say that mood swings, they do have mood swings. They feel sad, and last time as we were talking about depression, I said this is continuously feeling sad.
Yeah, for
now,
a long time.
Yeah,
that is feeling sad for a long time.
Correct. So elevated mood, you can realize that they also have anger issues. They are anxious. Apathy is also one of it. Apprehension, euphoria, general discontent. He feels guilty of something he has not yet done. Sometimes they might lose hope, so hopelessness, loss of interest, or loss of interest or pleasure in activities which you initially were enjoying.
For example?
If for example you are a footballer, you liked playing football. If you're suffering from this, you realize that you no longer find pleasure in playing football. Yes.
Okay. And that's where you become, I think, sad,
Correct.
like inactive,
Yes.
and you suffer from fatigue.
Yeah, correct. Actually, fatigue is one of the major issues. We are going to look at it at the fatigue when it comes part of the sleep, because you realize that you might as well be sleeping for quite a long time. The scientists say that one ought to sleep 7 to 8 hours, but you may realize that someone who suffers from this disease might prolong their sleep to be 12 hours and so on and so forth. On the other hand, still they might lose sleep depending on whatever they're thinking about.
Okay.
Yes.
You talked about suicidal thoughts.
Correct.
So, what can you tell us about the suicidal thoughts?
Okay, simply because I talked about, the cognitive part is unwanted thoughts, and one of the unwanted thoughts is suicide. You feel as if because of the losing hope, being hopelessness, because of hopelessness, that's when the suicide thoughts might come.
Like you feel, I don't have any use in this world.
Correct.
I rather die and go to that peaceful place that actually nobody knows.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And actually that's a cognitive, it affects the cognitive part of the brain, and that's why we say there is unwanted thoughts, there's delusion, a lack of concentration, racing thoughts, slowness in activity, or false belief of superiority. So you might find that others might start saying that I'm the president of Kenya and so on and so forth, because it's a false sense of superiority, that they are superior. They might even tell you that they own Nairobi County, but in the real sense, it's not right.
Is that not madness?
Actually, last time as you were talking, you said the mental disorders, it has been stigmatized, because when you say you're suffering from a certain mental disorder, you're just nicknamed to be mad, and that's why I don't like using the word mad. It's better for us to say that they just have mental disorders, because it can actually affect anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it can actually affect anyone.
So, what are the treatments?
Treatment, it requires you to go to the hospital. You might as well need to be given medicine. You might as well need psychotherapy, whereby you go to a counselor or else a psychiatrist gives you advice, and that one, it helps shape the cognitive part of the brain.
Okay.
Yes.
So, if you see anyone that's going through those symptoms in your home, maybe at your workplace, kindly help this person to get medical attention so that you can help somebody's life. Because this channel is where we help those people that need help. It's about giving back to humanity. It's about giving back to the society. Thank you so much, Mr. Sila. Finally, what is your parting shot?
My parting shot, as I conclude, I would say that this disease can be controlled. It's so sad to realize that it does not have a specific cure, but it might be controlled through the medication and the psychotherapy. So anyone who's suffering from it, it's important not for you to suffer in silence. It's important for one to open up to someone whom you really do trust.
How do you open up about bipolar? You actually don't know that you're suffering from it.
Yeah, that's why I said it requires a medical diagnosis. So once you go to the hospital and you are diagnosed to be suffering from it, it's important for you to tell maybe your friends whom you trust, so that they may give you that support that you require.
Okay, me, I actually think that people around you should be the one taking care of you, because you don't know yourself.
Yeah, correct. But I've just said, if you go to the hospital and the doctors there or the psychiatrist tell you that you're suffering from bipolar mood disorder, it will be appropriate for you to go and share it with, let's say, your family members, or with people whom you trust, so that when they see you maybe feeling low, or else losing energy, or losing focus, or else losing concentration in something, they might not judge you, because the more they judge you, you get to realize, the more you feel as if you're losing more hope, and it might as well lead to the suicide that I've just talked about.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. I hope you're enlightened. I hope you've learned something new. If you like us to continue with this conversation, kindly comment down there at the comment section, and I will continue bringing him here so that he can enlighten us more about depression. We have seen people kill themselves, people commit suicide, teenagers, old people, like middle age people. People are committing suicide day in, day out. They just leave letters for you to read. But if we can come up together and decide to help those people that need our help, then we can reduce the number of deaths that we get on suicide.
Due to suicide.
Due to suicide.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
And I hope to interact more with the viewers. And I hope that they have learned a lot. In the comment section, you can just ask questions. They are going to be answered. And if you need us to talk about any other mental disease, please comment on it, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, because it's going to help. In Kenya, we have just realized that the mental awareness is something that most people are neglecting. And if we do this awareness, I believe we're going to help lots and lots of people. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate.
God bless you too.
Thank you very much. You be blessed.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember to tap that subscribe button.